Hi guys, Lawrence from Vacuums and More with a new product that's going to completely change the way you clean your bare floors. It's called the Hizero, which is the brand. Hizero 4-in-1 Bionic Mop. 4-in-1 Bionic Mop. Don't absolutely love the name. You probably refer to it as a bare floor cleaner or the Hizero. But I do love the product and love what it does, so that's what I'm here to show you now. As I stated before, it's a bare floor cleaner, and I've kind of set up the situation here that shows the benefit to having something like this in your home. So imagine for a second you're running late and feeding the kids breakfast. Never happens in your house, I'm sure, right? One of the kids has spilled their bowl of Fruity Pebbles, which of course had milk in it because it's cereal, and who doesn't eat cereal without milk? In the past, what we would have had to have done is split this into two jobs and gotten the wet milk up first with either a Swiffer or a microfiber mop, maybe a steamer, some other form of wet cleaner, and then gotten the dry cereal with a broom and dustpan or a vacuum or a sweeper of some sort, and getting two things like that out would really put us in a time crunch, because don't forget, we're running late for school here, so we've got to get this taken care of as quickly as possible. Well, as quickly as possible is now the Hizero, because you don't have to treat this as two different messes. You can just grab your Hizero and treat it as one mess and get right to work. And we're done and moving on with our lives. This is an excellent product, something you would probably, if you're a bare floor user, use every day. If you're interested in getting more information on it, you can click the link below if you're watching this on Facebook, or just keep watching if you're watching this on YouTube, and we'll go into a longer form video of how it works and what makes this product special. So here we are on the back side of the machine. First thing we come to is the battery. It is a lithium-ion battery, which is what you want to look for. It is the best kind of a battery that's currently available for rechargeable products. Means it has no memory, so you don't have to worry about overcharging or undercharging, or training the battery or anything like that. And because the motors that are in here, there's two motors inside the nozzle, one operating each brush, don't take a whole lot of power. It means that this unit does hold a charge for what seems like an eternity, almost 2 hours of continuous runtime on this guy, which is more than plenty. Moving on down, we got the clean water tank. So this is where the cleaning journey starts in the Hizero. It's a tank that you can put just tap water in, or tap water along with Hizero's cleaning solution, which is good for any kind of bare floor. It's a good catch-all solution. The solution is currently on back order, so everything you've seen on this video has been done without solution, and the unit's impressing me already, so I can only assume it'll get better once we put chemicals in there for actually sanitizing the floor. The milk has ended up in the dirty water tank here, along with some of that clean water from the clean water tank, which has become dirty, obviously. Dirty water tank opens very easily. You can see I can do it with even just one hand here. We'll dump into the sink and be easily rinsed with that nice wide open nozzle. Sensors in both of these guys, so it will tell you when either the clean water tank is empty or when the dirty water tank is full, and let you know to go ahead and take care of those. At the front here we have the control panel. So power button and a mode button. The power button obviously turns it on and off. That's what a power button does. And then the mode button allows us to go from mode 1 to mode 2. All mode 1 or mode 2 does is determine the amount of water that the unit is taking out of the water tank, out of that clean water tank. So mode 2 is for deeper cleaner, for those heavier jobs, and mode 1 is your normal cleaning. You get about 5 minutes on the tank in mode 2 to 10 minutes on a tank for mode 1, which covers about 450 square feet. Now I'm going to put the phone down for a little bit and open it up, and we can show you what's going on inside the business end of this unit here. Alright, so in the last shot we learned what happened to the milk, and now we're going to learn what happened to the cereal itself. As you probably figured out, it's somewhere inside the cleaner head, or what I often refer to as the business end of a cleaning product. There's a big button here that says press, so we're going to read and follow directions. Go ahead and press. Door opens, and you can see it's deposited the Fruity Pebbles right into the tray that's underneath that door. The tray lifts out, even with one hand, and is lined by a plastic liner that is disposable. Doesn't need to be disposed of every time, but once it starts getting grimy and dirty, you can throw it out. They set you up with about 3 or 4 of them in the box, so it's probably good for a year or more of cleaning. You can see how this dumps into the trash can pretty easily, and the Fruity Pebbles themselves, I mean, some of them were soggy on the floor, so obviously some of them are soggy here, but there are still some dry ones in here, so it doesn't mix the dry and the wet. It keeps it separated pretty impressively, to be honest with you. So that's where it goes. As far as how it does it, it utilizes 2 different rollers. This is the brush one. That's the one I'll get to last. The most impressive, and I think the key to this whole system, is the cleaning roller they got in here. So that clean water, as opposed to on traditional shampooers or other bare floor machines, usually have spray tips, or it actually just sprays that solution from the clean water tank onto the floor. This one doesn't do that. It deposits it onto this spongy roller in the front here. Kind of trying to use my fingers here to show that it is not totally saturated. It's not dripping wet, but it is a wet sponge on the front. And then the machine extracts the water, which is why it calls it self-cleaning. That's one of the 4 in the 4-in-1 that the official name of the product is referring to, is self-cleaning. It sucks the dirty water off of that same roller and puts it into the dirty water tank that we've removed, so I could actually turn this thing upside down for you. So this is what's rolling and actually doing the mopping on your floors, and then also throwing the solid debris. Well, it's getting some of the solid debris stuck to it, which is then removed by that green brush roller you saw when I had it open before. So this thing then spins and cleans off that spongy roller, which is tough to see with the lighting. It's also black, the same color as the plastic. But you can actually access that same spongy roller I just showed you here, which is what this guy cleans off and brushes all the dry stuff into the tray. Well, the pump is extracting, once again, the dirty, milky, or whatever wet mess you had to pick up from the and depositing that into the dirty water tank. So it's a quick overview of how the unit works. We do have the 30-day risk-free trial period if you'd like to use one in your own house. I guarantee if you do, you'll absolutely love it. So come by and see one in person for yourself. We're here 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and conveniently located in Trainer's Corner Shopping Center. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.